kids! Welcome to Teacher Beth Class TV. English. Today, we're going to discuss about fiction and non-fiction. In this lesson, you will be able to learn and understand the difference between fiction and non-fiction. Are you ready? Let's analyze the two sets of pictures or stories, Set A and Set B. These are the pictures or stories for Set A. Peter Pan, The Ant and the Grasshopper, Goddess Girls, Detective Conan, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and these are the pictures and stories for Set B. Dr. Jose P. Rizal, Life, Works, and Writings. The Story of My Life, Helen Keller. World History. A News Clip. Fact about COVID-19. Which set is fiction and which is non-fiction? If your answer for Set A is fiction, you are correct. And of course, the second set is non-fiction. Fiction and non-fiction. What makes them different? Fiction. It is a made-up or imaginative story which includes the elements of a story such as characters, settings, and plot. We read or watch this material for fun. These are the types of fiction. Fantasy. Stories that are untrue and highly supernatural. It often takes place in another world or has make-believe characters. These are the examples of fantasy stories: Peter Pan, Harry Potter, Superman, Frozen. Traditional literature. Stories that are passed down from generation to generation. These include fairy tales, fables, myths, and legends. These are some examples of traditional literature: Cinderella, The Ant and the Grasshopper, Goddess Girls, The Legend of Saint Nicholas. Mysteries. Stories that are based on mystery and unexplained phenomenon that provide clues and puzzles and sometimes cannot be solved until the end of the story. These are some examples of mystery stories: Detective Conan, Lemony Snicket series, A to Z Mysteries series, Tom Johnson series. Realistic fiction. Stories that have believable events and characteristics that could happen in real life. Although it can take place in a real setting, it is not based on history or science. Example, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Fault in Our Stars. Let's now proceed to non-fiction. Non-fiction refers to factual stories that are based on real people and true events. We read or watch this material for information. Types of non-fiction. Biography. A narrative wherein a writer tells the real-life encounter or walkthrough of a significant person's life. It is told in a third-person point of view. Some examples of biography are Dr. Jose P. Rizal, Life, Works, and Writings. Mother Teresa, an authorized biography. Marcos of the Philippines, a biography by Hartzell Spence. Autobiography, a non-fiction selection wherein the subject of the story is the author themselves. It is written in first person and sometimes humorous. Some examples of autobiography: The Story of My Life by Helen Keller. Anne Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl. The Autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. Informational texts. Selections that are designed to instruct or inform the readers on a topic. It is consistently objective and accurate with the truth. Examples of informational texts: books about life cycles, world history, encyclopedia. And lastly, journalistic text. It provides the updated headlines and happenings in a certain area, either local or international. It can be in a form of newspaper, magazine, journals, and TV news reports. And these are the examples of journalistic texts. Decide whether this statement is a fiction or non-fiction. A book about a horse that became friends with a cow. A book about a horse that became friends with a cow is a fiction. A book that tells about the life of Queen Elizabeth. A book that tells about the life of Queen Elizabeth is non-fiction. A book that gives facts about World War II. A book that gives facts about World War II is non-fiction. A book that tells you how to grow a sampaguita. A book that tells you how to grow a sampaguita is non-fiction. A book about a boy that can fly. A book about a boy that can fly is a fiction. A book that teaches me how to play golf. A book that teaches me how to play golf is nonfiction. A book about a happy butterfly. A book about a happy butterfly is fiction. Look at the book's cover. Decide if the material is a fiction or non-fiction. Ordinary magic. The story Ordinary Magic is fiction. Girl with Pink Unicorn. The story of the girl with pink unicorn is fiction. Ocean Animals, a National Geographic for kids. Ocean Animals for National Geographic Kids is a non-fiction. The story of Barack Obama. And this story is non-fiction.
Thank you for joining me. Let's learn, play, and grow together. Teacher Beth Class TV. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.